Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Tuesday and Sunday, so make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos from me. We do lots of lifestyle related videos here: organizing, cleaning, cooking, grocery hauls, routines, a little bit of everything. And today we are doing a meal prep video, and this is one of my favorite meal prep videos that I've done because it was incredibly easy and everything was really healthy. I've been eating it all week now, and so has Chris, and we both love it. Today's video is sponsored by Minced. I'm going to be using this Minced knife throughout the video, so you'll see just how amazing it is. But you all have been telling me that I needed a new knife, and now I have one, and I'm so excited because this thing works so good. So the knife that I'm using in today's video is Minced chef knife. It is for, anywhere from a beginner to a seasoned chef. It just is the perfect tool for all of your cutting needs. I love its unique sloped handle, so it just makes cutting and chopping just easier and safer. And it's also just beautiful. It's nice and sturdy, it's not flimsy, and it's perfect for anybody. Purchasing a knife from Minced is just not only a great value, but it's going to last you a lifetime. Minced is 2 to 3 times less expensive than other premium knife brands, and it's just high quality at a great price. Their knives are made from premium materials like high-grade stainless steel, and what I like about this too is that it's not confusing. Literally, this is the knife for anybody and any cutting task, so you'll see throughout this video I use it for everything. You probably also saw it in my last video as well. As if you needed any more reasons to buy this Minced chef knife, it is universally loved. It has 5,000 5-star reviews from pros who make their living working in the kitchen, as well to people like me who are just moms trying to cook. It's literally for everybody. And what's even better is that I have a 20% off coupon code for you. That code is Beastons. I'll put it on screen here. All you have to do is go to the link in my description box and use that code Beastons for 20% off of your first order. This Minced chef's knife is designed to replace an entire set of knives. So yeah, you'll see me throughout this video using it for everything. But right now, all I'm doing is getting all of my produce prepped and ready. I'm making first these like veggie grain bowls, so that's just going to be quinoa and whatever vegetables you have on hand or whatever your favorite veggies are. We're just going to go ahead and roast them on 425 for about 20 minutes depending on your oven and depending how much you like your vegetables cooked. I like them to have like a nice brown color to them. It just really brings out the flavors, and all I'm doing is putting these vegetables on a baking sheet with a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. Feel free to use whatever seasonings you want, and I'm also going to make a yummy sauce for this, but you'll see that towards the end when we go ahead and put these in the container. Alright, so now that that is roasting in the oven, I had to stop again to nurse Evie. She's in her 4-month sleep regression right now, so she's very needy, but I'll take it because I know it goes by so fast. And I don't know if you saw in the background, but Chris and his dad are working on building us like a built-in desk. We're doing some like shiplap in the office and basically a DIY IKEA desk, so let's pray that it comes out good. And I say IKEA desk as in like they brought the IKEA drawers, but they're putting just wood on top and shiplap on the wall, and again, we're just going to pray it turns out good. So again, just cutting up some more veggies. Right now I'm doing some garlic, and the rest of these veggies that you'll see me cutting up here, I'm just going to throw into a bowl, and eventually add some diced chicken to this, but first I'm pausing to take everything out of the oven. Everything is roasted perfectly, and it's going to let it sit here and cool off for a little bit. You may have noticed earlier that I had some carrots in a bag as well, and if you watched my grocery hauls, you know that I prep a lot of my produce for the week ahead. So this was some zucchini that I had already prepped when I got groceries. I used a lot of it in recipes and smoothies, and then I just saved the extra in that Ziploc bag, and it was perfect in the freezer, and it roasted perfectly for this recipe too. So just a little hack, if you have time when you get home from the grocery store to prep your produce, I just find out that we have so much less waste that way. So now I'm just cutting up some red onions to be roasted for these little chicken and veggie packs that we're making. So now I'm just adding the onions to this bowl and realizing that there's no way I'm going to be able to also fit chicken in this bowl, and nursing Evie yet again. I just wanted to share that in here because one, not only is she so adorable, but two, this is how I actually get things done. I have to hold the babies while I cook sometimes, and it's okay. And you'll see right here I am just boiling some quinoa, and then I'm going to let that simmer until that's cooked. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut up that chicken, add it to the bowl, and then we're going to season it. For the seasoning, I'm just doing a teaspoon of each of these here. I'm going to put that in the bowl with the veggies and the chicken and mix it all up, put it in some parchment paper, and then cover that parchment paper with foil. We're going to bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes on 450 degrees. This recipe is from Jessica Spires. I've been talking about her a lot lately because she is helping me with my postpartum nutrition, and that does not mean postpartum weight loss. That literally means what I said, nutrition. It's kind of like replacing everything that you lose when you have a baby, especially with breastfeeding and all of that. We need tons of nutrients as moms. So yeah, I totally love her and recommend her, and she's just helped me so much. So now that that's in the oven, I'm just assembling our grain bowls. I'm doing a half a cup of quinoa and then just topping with our veggies. And then I'm going to be making like a peanut and soy sauce mixture for the sauce. I just Pinterested grain bowl sauces, and there's like a million out there, but I just love anything with peanut and soy sauce. I feel like that sweet and salty is just like my favorite thing in the world. The only thing I will say about the sauce recipe is that I omitted sesame oil because Chris is allergic to sesame. So now we are moving on to that sauce. This peanut butter that I'm using is a natural peanut butter, and I just opened it from Costco. So that's why it's like so watery like this. Usually when it's in the fridge, it's not super oily like this. But yeah, it actually worked out better that it was this consistency, just because it was like a little bit easier for me to pour and work with. So I'm just using a half a cup of that natural peanut butter. If you're allergic to peanuts, you can use whatever nut butter that you can have. I just like peanut butter the most out of all of the nut butters. But yeah, and now I'm just doing 1/4 cup of rice vinegar. I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of water, and then it says you can use 1 to 2 tablespoons of sriracha, but I only used 1 because I didn't want it to be super spicy. Now we are making some protein slash energy bars while I eat chocolate chips, because who can actually open a thing of chocolate chips and not eat a couple? I don't know. But I'm using 1 cup of that natural peanut butter, 1/3 cup of vanilla protein powder, a half a cup of rolled oats, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of honey, and then 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. And then you can also add water. So for me, I actually needed less liquid since my peanut butter was like not really like congealed yet, I guess you can say. So what's good about this recipe is that you can just add whatever you like. Honestly, you're just trying to get to that texture to where you can roll it into little balls. So you'll see here, I just keep adding a little bit more oats every time. So anyway, once you get it to a consistency where you can roll it into balls, you're just going to go ahead and roll them up and let them sit in the fridge for half an hour to harden, and I keep mine in the refrigerator. So again, for this recipe, you can use whatever kind of nut butter you have, that you can have, and you can add any kind of toppings that you want. It doesn't have to be like this. You can roll them in shredded coconut. You can use chocolate protein powder. You can just mix it up and add whatever you like. Next time, I'm probably going to add some coconut and some white chocolate chips. Okay, so we have our protein balls in the fridge. Once they're nice and cold, I'm just going to throw them in a container, and I'll keep them in the fridge like that. But now we are moving on to our muffins. Again, lots of peanut butter in this video. Taking a break from adding ingredients to the blender, which is why I love that muffin recipe, because I love muffin recipes where you just throw everything in the blender. It's just so much easier that way. But these are how the little packs came out. They're great. Chris has been eating these. I've kind of been eating the green bowls the most, just because I get in like these phases where I don't really love chicken. I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I love chicken and sometimes I hate chicken. It's just, I guess, depends on the week. But for these muffins, again, just super, super easy and super healthy for you. You can change these muffins up as well, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add my bananas. I actually doubled the recipe, and I'm gonna have all the recipes in my description box below. But for these muffins, all you need is, for one batch, so for 12 muffins, you're going to need 2 brown bananas, 1 cup of creamy peanut butter, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/3 cup of protein powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 eggs, and a half cup of chocolate chips, and just go ahead and blend it. I blended everything first before adding my chocolate chips because I just wanted them to stay like kind of big. And again, I doubled this recipe. So the recipe I just gave you is for 12 muffins only. But once they're all in the muffin tin, you're just going to cook those for 12 minutes on 400 degrees. So officially all of our food is cooked, and I'm just going to go ahead and put everything away into their proper containers. But I just wanted to thank Beastons again for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to use my code Beastons to get 20% of your first order. I'll have everything linked in the description box below. But I also wanted to announce a new mini series that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing at least one organizational video every single week in April, but I'm actually going to be starting it this Tuesday. So the last day of March, I'll actually be starting that video series. So I really hope that you come over and watch it. It'll probably be on Tuesdays, but it might be on Sundays. I'm not sure yet, but I'm really excited for that series because I know it'll give you tons of motivation. And plus, like, just since moving in, I just need more organization in my life. So the whole goal of it is just to make life easier, make it easier for you to find things, which therefore make it better for you to save money. When you can find everything, you save money instead of rebuying the same things over and over again. So if you could let me know in the comments below what type of organizational videos you want to see. The first one I'm working on is like the kids craft area. I have a giant closet that I'm putting new shelving in and just like making everything make sense. But again, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Tuesday.